John here again. So what you're looking at is a big ass muffler. This whole shiny piece here, this whole right side of the sled there is a muffler, and right behind it, like exactly right behind it, you'll see when I take this muffler off, is the oil sump. Anyways, I'm replacing this muffler because the footwell there, I've melted 2 toes of the boots. It's just too hot, and the panel goes on there, it warps. Actually, the battery has a warp in it from this thing just getting too hot. So I bought this little doohickey here. It's almost, I almost think I got the wrong part, but I have to take this muffler off. Not sure how this goes in yet. I haven't read the directions, but this is probably going to be louder, but it's going to be way less heat. Not quite understanding why this muffler is packed in there like that when it gets so goddamn hot, but like I said, I did melt a piece of that, the top of that battery, two pairs of boots, right side only, melted from your foot being in there, and even though that oil sump is aluminum, it's sandwiched right next to it. I just don't like that. So I'm going to try my luck at this booger here. So stand by, let me take this muffler off, see what's doing. Alright, so taking this muffler off, you got this 1 clamp there, 2 clamp, and then there's 1 way in there. You probably can't see that, but it's way down in there. The rest of them are easy to get to, so I'm going to go for the tough man pajamas down here once I get it off. Hopefully I don't have to use this one again. I got to figure out how to put it back on. So, oh yeah, 2 hands, no problem. So I got it off the thing. And these here, I could just use a pair of pliers for these. And just got one over here on the end. Never have enough light, you know? Let's see if I, yeah, there's one. Maybe if I go up on this one, it'd be better. Boy, that one's tight. Everything's bright tweet. I'm short. Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta need a pair of vice grips to get that one off. And then let me try one more time. See if I can slip it. Oh, there it goes. Alright, there's another. So that's the muffler's moving. So now onto the side. That's the 3 in the center there. So I got the 3 from under the hood area, so it's looking like just this one here. And that'd be all she wrote. I don't know. We'll see. So 1, 2. There's some pump out of there, or what? It's probably stuck in the hole. Wow, this thing's pretty heavy actually. Pretty heavy. Let's take a look here. This is what I was talking about. This is the oil sump here. Crushed right up against it. It's even got a dent here. It's probably where it crashed. Dented it in. But it's sitting right next to it. I did crash this side once. Broke the panel, but I didn't realize it got into that. It looks like it's dented. I don't know. Anyways, so this new guy, not sure how it goes. Hopefully this is the right goddamn muffler. Let's see. That one in that way. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right muffler or not. Oh yeah, put things down. So it's just got it sitting in here. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Oh, looking from the top. Oop, sorry about that. Looking from the top there, It ain't in a donut yet, but it looks like it's gonna be aligned okay. I didn't shove it up yet, but look at how small that guy is. It does get next to that. That oil line has, you know, whatever this foil crap is, but they also, the directions, they included that foil tape so you can wrap it a little tighter. And I'm not sure, it appears that bolt right there, try this one here, you got to take that bolt out. It looks like it's going to bolt right up to that, so that's one bracket. And then the bottom, I don't know, oh there it is in there. Let me see if I can get a better shot. There's that spring I let go. Yeah, hold on, let me take this out a second. It appears that, no else. This is the spring I let go. It appears that's just going to come up and grab. Let's see here. Okay, so that little cone must sit on that piece of rubber there. See the piece of rubber? Must just sit like that, and you just, yeah, so I think it's going to be pretty simple here. Can't believe it's that easy. Let's see here. Let me put this camera down. Yeah, well, I'm glad I had wanted to change this muffler. So let me get a light here. Let me get a light. Few discrepancies. Not too bad, but you see that that bolt. This whole thing was down. I thought it was just the one pivot point, but it was missing a bolt. So I ended up putting a bolt back in there and getting this booger back up so this muffler will sit right. I just dry fitted it. Now it's perfect. Sits on there. And it sits on this donut good, and it's going to bolt up to that hole good. But look at this. Glad it was in here. That is your oil line, the major oil line there. I was wondering why I smelled oil, you know, on a trail. Must have been hitting the muffler. It's just a little seep, but look at this. Look at that. That clamp is no longer clamped, and you know, it's just leaking oil there, so I'm going to clean that up. I'll put a little worm gear. I don't think this thing will ever fall off. That neck comes down to about here, so it's kind of bottoming out down here, so I ain't worried about it falling off, but I do have to get a regular style worm gear on there, clamp that down. And you couldn't see any of this before, where that muffler takes up this whole spot here, so I'm glad I found that. So let me clamp that down and put this muffler on. I think this is going to be a good deal here. Yeah, she's tight now. Put that clamp on there. It doesn't move now. Do a little brake clean in there. Let's see if this muffler will hook up there. So the bottom hole first. Where's my nut and bolt here? This is the original nut and bolt up here. I guess we probably should start that first. Getting started anyways. I'm going to tighten it up yet. Yeah, it's only got one bolt and a couple of springs. So this is going to be easy. Easy peasy. Let's see. Looking up top here. This looks like it'll bend down. Oh yeah, put something below. Alright, so those two springs will pop on there, no problem. And then, well, maybe you can get a better look here. That's, oh yeah, there she blows. That's where that that rubber is. Now it's sitting on that cone. See, much better once I put the spring. Once I put the spring between, you know, here and up there, that'll suck that in a little more. Actually, that rubber's probably can go down a little more. Nothing's on yet, but oh yeah, I'll sink her in there. Yeah, just like that. Put the spring on there. That'll clamp that down. Yeah, getting everything dirty. So let me see if I can get a spring in there. So that spring is going to be way easier to get to now. Now I can see everything. But I'm happy with that, so that's going to sit tight. So I'll clamp that down. Clamp the two springs here. Draw them in. Let me do that. Let me see if I can get where are they at? Uh-oh. I think I mixed my springs up. Yeah, they're all the same. Still didn't get the vice grips out yet, so it's probably slip right off. Cut your finger wide open. So that one, I'd be better off going this way. Ooh, that's pretty tight. Yeah, that's going to be pretty tight. Ooh, this one's going to get tighter. I wonder if there was that? No, I guess not. Actually, the outside one is not as problematic as I think the inside one's going to be. Oh! There's one. I can't believe I did that with regular pliers. Yeah, this one's going to be a problem. Vice grips. Yeah, let's see. Well, let's take a look. Yeah, I don't think I have enough juice. Oh man, no way. No way. So I'm gonna get that. I gotta get a pair of vice grips on that. Let's see if I can get in here. This lower guy in here. Alright. So it looks like here's the hole. Can't see that. Can't see no hole. Oh, there it is. Well, at least you can get your hand in here now. I just can't see nothing. There it is. Now I can see. I'm going to have to get vice grips on this too, apparently. At least you can get your hand in there. Like that. Let's try from the top. Maybe flying a little blind. There's that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a pair of vice grips like that because this is gonna be problematic. I only got so much room, and you know that's gonna slip off there. Let me try to pull it from the top. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some. I just ended up using that antenna I bent up, and I was able to do it. So from the top I pulled up, and then I had a pair of pliers here to guide on the thing. So it's pretty tight, but I like it. It's on the rubber. So now what am I at here? So I got this antenna in here. I'm gonna do the same thing. Right here, I gotta pull it this way. So this antenna is really strong. If it breaks, but the other side worked out pretty good, so I don't know if you can see what I'm pulling on, but I just got to pull it a little more. And bend it in. It's just about there. Almost. There we go. That's tight. That's pretty tight. It's not even bolted down yet, so now I just got to tighten this bolt up in here. It's a 10 and a 13, I think, on the back side. Yeah, 10 and a 13. Let's do that. Let's do that, and I'm done. Lock nut, so wow, that's pretty tight. Let me back this camera up a little bit, polish my can up. I ain't going nowhere, man. That's in there pretty good, and I like everything is lined up good too. They did a pretty good job of tooling this thing. I thought maybe something would be off, but Get all this grease and smudges off. I gotta put this dash on this side. Start this booger up, see what it sounds like. Yeah. I don't know. I think it sounds pretty badass. I can't wait till this weekend. I ain't got to tell nobody I got a muffler until I pass them. Alright, thanks for watching.